about this. What is he doing? Oh, reading a book. Reading a book. How do you spell reading? Oh, perfect. Reading a book. Great.
So there's a song and the lyric goes, do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Or like you're not really happy, but you don't want to die? Like you're hanging by a thread, but you gotta survive. Well, yeah, that's kind of me at the moment. I feel like I'm living in a state of limbo. I'm not exactly happy, but I'm not exactly sad either. And fortunately, at this moment, I think it's more of a good thing than it is a bad thing. I say this because I feel like I haven't been this mentally stable in a long time, which doesn't exactly go with the full vibe of that song, but still, it's kind of like my take from these specific lyrics. But what I mean is that for once in my life, I feel like life isn't like kicking my ass as hard as it once was. Somehow in this current state of limbo for once, I'm not really concerned about anyone or anything else besides me. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. We should recycle bottles. Today was alright. It wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't bad either. It's just like another normal day of teaching. I think I'm starting to really like teaching, but that's not true. I don't like teaching, but it is a job thus far that I found to be rewarding and at the same time something that I don't hate. I don't know, like, is that the point of finding a job now? It's just like finding a job that you don't hate is like the main goal now. It's not even like trying to find something that you want to do or like would love to do as a job. Kinda sad that I'm gonna be leaving the school soon. For the past month and a half now, I felt like about 90% of me actually belongs to me. Like my free time, my thoughts, my wants, my needs, which has been a significant change from before when I felt like 90% of me somehow revolved around someone else.
No sleep, my veins run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you.
I'm not exactly sure on how or where it started, but I definitely think a good portion of this has to do with playing excessive amounts of volleyball. So for the past month or so, I've literally just played about 12 hours of volleyball each weekend. And in most cases, that's kind of a crazy thing to be doing, to be playing that much volleyball, especially if you're not like going professional or whatever. But fortunately for me, it's been purely out of enjoyment for the sport. Of course, there are some frustrations in terms of like personal player growth and physical fatigue. But when I'm playing and touching a volleyball, I'm in a state of happiness. And I guess somehow this excessive amount, almost like addictive amount of volleyball has led me to picking up a hobby that I haven't done since I was like around 10 years old, which is drawing. I actually remember quitting drawing because one of my first drawings I ever did as a kid wasn't like good enough for my parents. So I just never drew again since. But chasing time slots for volleyball also means that I have a lot of downtime in between each session. So I had to find something to do because I'm kind of in this weird living situation right now where I can easily access Seoul for the day, which is where I play volleyball most of my time, but it's also too much of a hassle to travel back home between sessions. So during my downtime, I would actually go to a cafe and just, start drawing, especially when I got bored from studying Korean. And by all means, my drawing isn't anything good, but like with volleyball, I'm somehow drawing because it's bringing me joy. And somehow drawing has been more healing, or I guess meditative, than I've expected. I definitely get a sense of achievement from it as well, but I think the main reason is it's allowed me to kind of express my feelings and thoughts that I've had kind of bottled up that I haven't really been able to express with my YouTube videos. For example, one of my drawings I did recently was I drew a picture of my sister, and I could easily say how much I miss my sister on screen, but I don't think it fully captures the image that I have of her or even how much I care about her. I think drawing has allowed me to show my sister that I do miss her with something a little bit more personal and tangible. So fortunately for me, drawing has just been another form of allowing me to express my feelings without words. But anyways, I think that is one of the reasons why I'm not as consistent with my YouTube nowadays. I either run out of things to say because I don't want to sound repetitive, or I feel like what I want to say isn't worth saying, or there are times where I just don't want to say anything because I don't have the energy to put myself on screen every time I'm struggling with something. So lately life isn't exciting, but it doesn't suck either. I feel like for once I'm just living life. And because of that, I'm not really seeking anymore, like trying to find someone or something to solve my problems, like to give me relief from life's struggles. And I think that's why I've also been able to start choosing me. And those who have been following me know that I tend to have a strong sense of responsibilities for others, even though I shouldn't. But lately, when people are asking me to share my time with them, I'm kind of just like, yeah, I'm busy. And I just go to a cafe and I start to draw. Even as I'm making this video, I could be helping organize a Christmas event, but the last event I did was just so taxing on me that I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit more selfish this time. And if people want an event, they can, do it themselves. I don't know. Also, like a couple nights before, I went to a Keshi concert, and I was just like, wow, dude, Keshi is so cool. Like, there are girls and guys telling him to take off his shirt. Not that I want that from you guys or from anyone. It just got me thinking that, like, I need to start investing more into myself and start valuing myself more the way, like, Keshi probably values himself to strive and be where he is now. Because before, Keshi was, like, not a really big artist. And now he's, like, big enough to be performing or, like, doing kind of a world tour, and I think it just speaks a lot about how valuing yourself and taking the time to invest in yourself and believe in yourself goes a long way. And I'm sure Keshi has his own problems that he's sorting out himself, but he's still striving to be more than what he is. So I guess what I want to say with this video is that right now life isn't like amazing, which is fine because it doesn't suck either. It's just a weird middle ground. And although I'm definitely still like tired from life, I can at least still like crawl. So while I'm able to crawl, I'm going to try to crawl until I can walk again and continue to push forward. Because if it's not for myself, then who will be for me?
New phase, same old good anxiety. Where's your irony? Just smile wide, 'cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. 'Cause I just wanted you. And if I could, I'd leave this city too. I don't blame you. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am.